Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Michelle Spieler, 30-year makeup artist, creator of Mature Makeup Masterclass. Go check out that intro video and see if it's for you. Okay, today we're gonna jump right into things. I have a big event this week, and my good friend said, hey, could you teach me how to do a Mary-Kate eye of Mary-Kate and Ashley? And arguably, they're the coolest women in fashion, I think. And so she sent me a picture. I think it was from the early to mid 2000s. And so I'm going to try to recreate that today so that I can maybe wear it to a big event this week. So I'm going to go in with our Plush Prep Spray because it's a good primer. My hair is not done, but hopefully I can get my hair done by the end of the video so I can see the full look. Okay, we're gonna go in with eyes first, okay? Now, I do have the tiniest bit of MAC paint pot on because I wanted to just cut that step, and I have my brows on just to cut that step. Okay, so the Mary-Kate and Ashley eye I'll try to show a photo up here, but it's kind of like a brown smoky eye with a little bit of a reddish tinge, and for some reason it made me think of Auburn. You know, our new Auburn. Actually, maybe I'll do the fluffy pencil. And the reason why I want to do a cream first is because it's gonna create like a really nice tone for under brown eyeshadows, and I think it's just gonna look really flattering close up. If this was not close up makeup, there's many different ways to skin a cat. By the way, that is such a horrible expression. Who came up with that? So there's lots of different ways I could create the Mary-Kate and Ashley eye, and I'm probably gonna do it a lot this fall because I feel like we're going back to a little bit more glamour. I think everyone's kind of sick of the whole clean girl aesthetic. People are getting tired of the 5-minute makeup. People just want to have fun again and be a little bit more glamorous. Maybe not for the everyday, but certainly to go somewhere, or certainly just to watch and be inspired. And I think we're all kind of coming out of this clean girl era aesthetic, 5-minute makeup, and we're just all a little bored. I think we need to have fun again. So what I'm doing is I'm going into my entire eyelid and my crease, and that is with the Auburn, which is a contour. It is a contour. Now I'm going to do a little bit under the eye because she has a really smoky under eye. And I think this is gonna be the ticket. But what's fun is I get to try it out here with you and see if this is something I even wanna do for this big event. It's actually a Seint event. Seint is coming to town, and they're coming to Nashville, and I'm super excited to meet a bunch of Seint reps or artists or affiliates that I haven't met before. I've gone to the Seint conference this will be my 3rd year, so 2 years in a row I went to a Seint conference. They were spaced a year and a half apart, and they were so much fun, just so much fun. And so I'm really excited. And I'm really excited they're coming to Nashville because now I don't have to get on a plane and fly anywhere, and I can get ready in the comfort of my own home with my lighting and my magnification mirror. Now that's pretty, just like that. Just like that. Now will that crease? Yeah, probably it's a cream, but maybe not. I mean, I don't know. But I love it. I absolutely love it. I mean, honestly, it looks so dimensional, and it's just one color on my eye. That's all. Just one color. Get a little bit more in this outer corner. Okay, that works. I really like that. Okay, now I want to go in with hot chocolate, and I'm praying I have it in here. I think this might be it. Here's hot chocolate. Okay, so for hot chocolate, I'm just gonna take some on my ring finger. Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh my gosh. It's pretty because it's kind of a shimmery brown, like maybe the tiniest bit of bronze, or yeah, maybe the tiniest bit of bronze, but it's definitely a really pretty shimmery brown. Love it. That's hot chocolate. So all we have on the eyes so far is hot chocolate and auburn. And honestly, I could just wear this alone and be super happy. But I want to go in with some more dimension. Okay, I'm going to go in with Black Friday and this little angle brush because we have to create the depth. This is going to be tricky. Hold on. I know a lot of you love watching eyes, but so much pressure to do eyes because it's hard to film as a mature person. Okay, yeah, nice. So this is the Black Friday, and it's our only eyeliner that we make. Now we have some new products coming out with Seint. They've announced new products. I don't know when the public will get to see them, but I know we get to see them this week and hear about them. And I'm so excited. I feel like Seint really needs a little bit of like fun and pizzazz right now. I think that's something that we really need to regain, is that kind of like fun and hype and just excitement around new products. I feel like we've kind of lost that a little bit. But you know, this is one of the reasons they got rid of so many products in June and July, is because they had to get rid of so many SKU numbers that were just not really selling, and so they had to move all that inventory out. And that's just what business does. You get rid of old inventory so you can bring in new SKU numbers. And honestly, we had so many gold and bronze shadows that all looked the same, and we had so many reddish browns that all looked the same. Like, we don't need that many. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, I like that. That's the Black Friday. And then I'm gonna go a little bit underneath. Now I'm going for that Mary-Kate and Ashley look, so I'm gonna do some heavy eyeliner. You can skip this part. You don't have to do the heavy eyeliner, but I feel like it's necessary. And then I'm gonna go in. I don't wanna put Black Friday on my rim because I can't remember if it bothers my eyes or not. It's great as an eyeliner on your lids, but waterline is a whole different story. So I'm gonna go on my waterline with just a black Makeup Forever pencil. I think on my lower eyelids though, I don't want to be black. I think that's a little harsher than what I want. I might do the MAC Costa Riche, which is pretty because it's a really reddish brown. Do we like that, or does it look like I have an eye infection? It might look like I have an eye infection, because it's really reddish brown, and on the rim you have to be really careful with, especially with a blue or green eye, you have to be real careful on the rim. Now I like that on my rim because now my eyes look more green. Remember when I had copper hair and so many people would say, are your eyes green? Nope, it's just anytime you put any red near a green, you're gonna pop that green. I do actually miss how green my eyes look on camera, but that's okay. All right, now I want to take a reddish brown. What's this color? This is Zion. Please tell me we have Zion. I carefully threw out all the colors that we got rid of, only to find out I still had some of them in here. But I want to do a real reddish brown. Oh yeah. It just grabbed because I have that cream auburn contour under it. And yet it's not splotchy. It's really nice. It's really, really nice. I'm so impressed. Okay, love it. Loving this. Okay. And see how I'm just kind of pouncing it? I'm not even going, like, I'm not going back and forth. I'm just kind of pouncing it to put the major color on there just to apply it, and then we'll blend it in a minute. But I feel like I need it under my eye too. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go in with a different brush, not from Seint, because we don't always have all the brushes that I want. I'm gonna do 209. It's a little BK Beauty. Just because a lot of my Seint brushes are dirty too. But I wanna go over that black under my eye. And I wanna like really deepen it up. You can put black under the eye, because then when you put a rich eyeshadow over it, now that black just starts to look like a really rich dark brown. Okay. I'm loving this. What do we think? Oh my gosh, yes. Loving it. Okay. So what I think I can do now is, maybe, should we take a little Bella? Maybe the tiniest bit of Bella and blend it in the crease to blend it all together. I think I'm gonna take, is this Bella? Yeah, that's Bella Bronze. I think I'm gonna take the tiniest bit of Bella on my brush. Just a tiny bit. I don't know why I did that, that's not powder. And I'm just gonna go in the outer crease. Remember, I don't have anything on my face. It blends the shadow out. That little bit of, see, look here, I haven't blended yet, and here I blended it out with a little bit of Bella. I love that. I don't even know if I'm using Bella today. We'll see how I feel. You know, one of the things that I hope makes my channel a little bit differently than some other people is I don't really come on here with a solid plan. I have an idea of what I want to do, but as a pro makeup artist, we just always pivot, and we always make last minute decisions to change it up or try something different or try something new, or maybe we really wanted to do something and then all of a sudden we're not feeling it. So I hope you feel like you're part of the decision-making process, because I really don't come on here with a strong plan. I just have an idea of what I want. I had no idea I was using this Zion. I knew I wanted hot chocolate, and at the last minute I thought, oh, this reddish brown will be so pretty. This auburn contour will be so pretty under the eyes. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna clean up the eyes. What I like to do is I'll take, is my under eye smoky enough? I feel like it is. I feel like that's good and smoky. I'm gonna take a little bit of a makeup wipe, but I don't want this to be sharp, so I want that to be smoky and rounded. So I'm not going to do that. Like sometimes I'll go and make that really sharp. I don't want that look here. I want my eye to be more rounded and soft and smoky. So I am not doing that. Okay, I will be right back. I'm going to pop lashes on. I'm going to wear this week, and I think it just makes the eyes look bigger. And I love the smokiness underneath. I have not put lower mascara on. I need to do that. But I need to go in with my Vaseline. And I am not going to color correct, because part of what makes this like kind of Mary Kate, it's kind of a grungy brown smoky eye. Part of it, what makes it really cool, is that there is a little bit of darkness under the eyes. And I know some of you that might horrify you, but you don't have to do it that way. I just think it's a little bit edgier and cooler. And I think that no one's really noticing your dark circle if you have the right kind of makeup and clothing on. It's all about being kind of edgy. And plus, I think when you have a lot of eye makeup on, I don't think people really notice your dark under eyes anyway. That's just my opinion. You might disagree. And you know what? You do not have to do it my way at all. Okay, so I think we're going to put on, where's my foundation? I want to do Athens. Here we go. I'm going to do it a little bit different today than I did it last week. That's one thing you do get here is I'm always shaking it up, right? I'm always doing it differently. So I'm going to start in the center of the face. The reason I want to do this first is because I haven't decided if I'm doing bronzer and contour. I believe I am going to do a little bit of contour, but I kind of want to do a blush, like a deeper, I might even use that auburn. We'll see. It could be a debacle, but this is why I'm testing it now, because if it doesn't look good, then I don't have to wear it to the big event. So I'm kind of being a guinea pig today. And some of you, this is just an easier way to do makeup. Let me know in comments if you think it's easier to put your foundation on first rather than putting contour on first or bronzer on first. There's really no right or wrong way. Isn't that fun about makeup? There's no right or wrong way. If you like wearing heavy black eyeliner under your eye, do it. If it makes you feel beautiful, do it. I mean it. I really mean it. I am not going to tell you not to do something. If you like contour right here on your temples when we're hollowing out, I say, you know, try to lighten up the temples, but maybe you just feel really cool. Maybe you feel cool and edgy with your temples really contoured. You know what? You get to do you. I'm just here to kind of guide you, inspire you, but you get to do you. Okay, let me see how that looks close up. Oh yeah, so pretty. How fortunate are we that we have this beautiful makeup that looks gorgeous close up? I mean, I know God put this in my path because I knew of this makeup. I knew this makeup when it was mascara. And I was like, ew. Freaking love it. I love it. Of course, my hair is sticking to my face like crazy. Especially because I just dermaplaned on Saturday. I did dermaplane and I did the doctor pin. And I feel like when you don't have facial hair, everything sticks to your face really well. Like makeup sticks really well, skincare sticks really well, but so does hair. Okay. I think that's good. I think that's good. Let's see. I mean, it sure looks good. It sure does. I haven't decided the under eyes yet. Do I want to go in with just the tiniest bit? Maybe I'm going to go in with the tiniest bit of 01, just that tiniest bit. Not too much because I really truly want to have like kind of a dark under eye. Did I go too light? I feel like I can still see the circle. If I really wanted to cancel the circle, I would do the 03 or the 05. Remember last week I did 05? But I really don't want to cancel it. Maybe just kind of soften it a little so it's not as distracting. kind of really dig it. Okay. That looks good in the mirror. Okay, I want to try Aspen. Do you know I've never worn Aspen? I've worn Aspen in rosacea videos. I tried Aspen on my sister who has rosacea. And it worked okay. I like color corrector better. But I'm going to take a little bit of Aspen. That's nice. That's real nice. I might start using this in the going into winter. Now, I'm not in the actual hollow of my cheek. I already have a shadow there, so we don't need to put shadow over shadow. So I'm feeling for my cheekbone, and I'm kind of like on it, but slightly on the underside of it. That's nice. That's real nice. And then if we contour right here, it makes that jaw line really pop. Because we have the lighter jawline. Watch this. You go right under the ear and under the jawline. Get the frickin' hair out of the way. I'm about ready to scream with my hair sticking to my face. Okay. Okay, and then you can see the lighter jawline and then the contouring down there. Now you don't have to do that. It's just an option. And then I'm gonna take the Aspen from my eyebrow down my nose, eyebrow, down my nose. It really creates a really pretty natural shadow. There's a lot of gray in Aspen, and I say Aspen is a great color for people who are fair and light. So I think I got into ash for so long, but when I was playing with my Mary Phillips, her contour reminds me a little tiny bit of if Aspen and ash had a baby. It goes on a tiny bit warmer than it looks. I actually think I might like this ash better than her palette. Kind of surprised about that, actually. Her palette's really lovely, but I think Aspen is maybe just a better cool shadow. Now, if you are warm, if you have freckles, if you have really, really golden skin, this is not for you. This is going to be for the fair to light skin person that has more neutral tone or pink tones to their face, because then it's going to give them like a true shadow. Okay, I like that. And then I'm going to take some on the top of my forehead, just a little bit. I'm not going for, I want the eyes to be the focus, and I don't want the face to look super sculpted. So I think that's why I'm really loving this Aspen, because I just don't want to look super sculpted. And I don't think I want bronzer. Shocking, I know. Okay. There we go. Maybe do that. I love it. I really love it. Let's see. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I guess I'll put it back in its little tin. Sometimes I feel like they dry out quicker when they're exposed to air rather than when they have the tin on them, but you know, what's great is the palettes are easy to access. You don't have to take anything off of them. Okay. This is feeling good. I'm scared. I'm scared to screw it up, but I kind of want to go in with a tiny bit of this auburn because it's already on already on my cheeks. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I mean, it's on my eyes. I'm not thinking clearly today. I'm really not. Okay, I have it on the brush. I'm gonna tap it on my hand first to see the color. If you're not sure about a color, tap it on your hand first. That looks pretty. Kind of almost looks like a bronzer. Now I'm gonna go kind of over the aspen, but also above it. And see, now we have like this monochromatic look going on. And I'm not gonna come past the iris or the pupil of the eye because I don't want that color deep into my face. I wanna keep it out here. How's that look from the side? I feel like that looks really nice. I feel like that'll be really pretty for photo. You might even say, well, did you even need aspen? Maybe not. But I do kind of like that the aspen's under there. I'll tell you what I do need is I majorly need a sponge. And of course, it's not even wet. But you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna press it in. That's looking good on camera. I won't know until I go in and edit this on my desktop, but that's looking really good. Okay, now this side is not. I mean, it isn't, it isn't. It needs to be blended better. Y'all, that's really pretty. I just want a really monochromatic look. I can even take a little bit of this, what's left of this auburn on the brush and go to the top of the forehead. I can go over the top of the nose a little bit. It almost reminds me the tiniest bit of Indian Earth. Do you guys remember Indian Earth from the 80s? My mom and I lived in Indian Earth. We did. It was absolutely our favorite look in the world. I feel like because the eyes are the star, I should kind of not do anything else on the cheek. I'm kind of wanting to try something though. I could screw this up, but I want to try a little bit of angel. I think I want a little bit of angel, and I'm going to go in with the other side of this brush that has auburn on it. And just gonna do the tops of the cheeks. I mean, I'm already glowy here, but there's just, this kind of gives it the little bit of a polished look. And it makes me look like really, like I just went to the spa and got a facial. Ignore my stomach. Okay, that's what it's reminding me of. I just went to the spa, I got a facial, and look at how glowy that is. I like Angel because it's, do you see how it's not too light? So it's gonna give you like, let me see. Let me show you on my other hand. It's gonna give you that little bit of shimmer, but like zero disco. It's like a light pearl. Angel was always my favorite in the very beginning. I always used Angel, and then I kind of got away from using our illuminators, and I think it's because I was just so glowy anyway. Why add one more thing to the face? But I want to go for super, super glowy skin close up. And so I'm gonna do the Angel. Oh my gosh, I look like butter. Some of you might think, ooh, she looks greasy. That's okay, because guess what? We can actually powder it, okay? So here's what I want to do. I want to do lips. Let me get my lip treatment off. I'll be right back. Cool Spice. But look, I'm going to go in with a little more auburn. And I'm going to do it on my lips to give it that more fall look. See how I'm leaving a little bit off in the middle? I know that might seem really weird, but that's because we need to put on, where's my Diamonds Are Forever? Doggone it. Oh, here it is. I always have it nearby because it's my favorite. I need to get a new one. I forgot to get one during free shipping. Oh, I'm so mad at myself. Oh, I love this. I love that auburn contour is the star of my face today. That's pretty. Let's make sure it's called auburn, because you know how I'm always getting things wrong with my menopause brain, and you guys are all so patient with me. Yep, it's auburn. Okay. So auburn's on my eyes, my cheeks, and my lips. I am excited for this look. I am. God, my stomach's going crazy. Okay, I'm gonna spray. This is the Finest Mist. I think you know that this is probably my most used setting spray. The Cali Ray. It's Clean Beauty. It's a fine mist. And I'd use the Seint one, but it's terrible spray. It's a terrible spray. It's a great formula and a terrible spray bottle. And we've told them for 2 years, please make it a fine mist. I don't know what the problem is, but you know what? I don't run a company, so what the heck do I know? Okay, I need a little mascara. Mascara. I don't know where I put it. It makes me so mad at myself. We have a little fan brush, and I love it for when I wear fake lashes, because I can go in and I can paint mascara on my real lashes, and that way I'm not really getting it on the fakes. Maybe a little bit, but not much. Not clumpy, just like the lightest little bit, and boom, now your natural lashes and your fake lashes blend together and feel like, I don't even feel like I have lashes on. It's just the simplest little trick, but it really makes a big deal. Another reason I love this fan brush is because for some of you who have trouble with mascara transferring, sometimes you just need a little mascara at the base of your lower lashes, but not at the ends, not at the tips, just at the base. Because if you go, you know, at the ends, then that's when we can transfer and smear. So I love this brush. And then this little side's great because it's like a little bullet, so you can use it all around the eyes. I love that. You know what I forgot to do? You know how I love a sparkle. Here, we'll do this. I love a sparkle on my inner corner. So I'm gonna do a little sparkle. Just the tiniest little bit, hardly noticeable. Okay, next, I know a lot of you are like, would you powder your face already? Gonna do it right now. Right now I'm gonna powder my face. So I'm gonna take our Feather Blot. It is made especially for blotting shine and blurring pores. And when I tell you, holy moly, does this blur, it's kind of amazing. Okay, so can you see how that already, and do you see how I do the setting spray first, let it dry, and then I go in with powder? Because that way the setting spray is locking in the makeup and the powder is just a nice finishing touch. And you're not wearing too much powder. Oh my gosh, I'm loving that illuminator, the angel illuminator. Love, love, love. Okay, and then I like some right down here on my jawline. I think that looks good. Now I have just strategic sheen in some places, but yeah, so there we go. Now, lastly, what I want to show you is how many of you have not tried our brush cleaner yet, because it is incredible. I love our brush cleaner. Okay, so let's take this brush for instance. I used it with some Bella bronzer. So I just really saturate the brush and then I work it into the paper towel. I like a paper towel that has some texture. I think this is like Bounty or Brawny, probably Brawny. And then look, totally clean. Totally clean. I'm gonna clean this side too. This side wasn't as dirty. Look, oops, totally clean. Isn't that incredible? I love it so much. I love our brush cleaner. Now I can put this brush back nice and clean. Look at this one's dirty. This one's dirty. Let's see, let's clean this. Ooh, look, I just got a big ol', yeah, and now, look, now it's clean. I didn't even have to spray anything on it. There's just so much on the towel. Oh my gosh, I love this. Okay, watch this. Let's clean another one. Look, see all the orange from last week? That is from 05. So we're gonna clean it out. Look at all that. Look at that, all that orange. Isn't that incredible? And then this side's dirty too. It has a bunch of 01 in it. So let me clean that. It is the best brush cleaner. Now, it's good in a pinch. It's good when you want to clean your brush real quick. Look at that, nice and clean. But you know what I really love is we also have a brush soap that comes in a little container. It's more of a shampoo for your brushes. That's good to do every once in a while when you really need a good cleansing on your brush and you have the time to rinse it and lay it on a towel to dry. It can take, 12 hours or more to look clean, clean. Are you kidding me? I love this brush cleaner. But with some of my brushes, like my detail brush, my 3D foundation brush, like these have a lot of cream makeup in them and they're bigger, so these really require that saddle soap in the little container. But let's see how we can clean this. Let's do this real quick. I mean, I have to clean it anyway. You might as well come along. Look at all that coming off of there. Oh my gosh. I gotta be honest, I normally use the brush cleaner for like smaller brushes or eye brushes. Look at that, completely clean. I don't know who they sourced this brush cleaner from, but it is really good if you don't have it. I highly recommend it. Look at that. Amazing. I love having clean brushes. It makes me so happy. Okay, I'll be back. I was exhausted in my camera, so I am now shooting on my iPhone. So I just wanted to say goodbye. Thank you for, hanging out with me for this look. I think it's a really fun monochromatic look. And I hope you enjoyed watching it. I hope you learned a few new things. Let me know in comments if there was a new tip you learned today. And real quickly when I end with this, I have not gone to the salon since May 14th. So what's that? May to June, June to July, July to August. 4 months I have not been to the salon because I'm gray blending, and all my gray is underneath here. So when I wear my hair down in the middle, you don't really see the gray. You kind of see a little bit here and a little salt and pepper through here. So what I want to do tomorrow at the salon is, have my front pieces a little bit lighter so that the gray kind of blends more into it. And then I might do a few low lights. See some of these darker pieces, I might do a couple low lights, but I'm not going to change the color. I'm not going to take the copper out. I'm just going to let that slowly grow out and fade. I'm kind of a calico cat with all these different colors, but that is just part of the pain of growing your hair out, growing your gray out. It's not always a pretty process, but I'm really loving it. I really, really, really am loving it. So I want to, I think, come back this week because I have so many events with Seint this week. I'm not going to be able to do a lengthy YouTube on Saturday, but I would like to talk about furthering my process of gray blending, what I'm doing, what I did for people who missed the first video, and just how much I'm loving it and how much women are loving it on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. It's inspiring a lot of women to grow their gray out, and that always makes me happy. So check back Saturday. It's going to be a quick video on just the gray blending process, how to let your gray grow out. I kind of, just kind of went cold turkey, really. And when I wear my hair up, it's really silver and beautiful, but when I wear my hair down like this, you can't see it as much, and it makes me sad. I really like seeing my silver. So we're going to see what we can do in the salon tomorrow to kind of help maybe make it all match a little bit better. But I'll see you back here on Saturday. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope it always feels like you're just sitting across the table from me and we're just two friends talking. And I love you. God loves you. And I'll see you Saturday. Bye for now.